Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everyone. It's Christmas Eve. It's not enough to keep us away from YouTube live stream because priorities here. It's Fantasy Football Week 17, and we got action tomorrow. 3 games on Christmas Day. So, got to get those lineups set. We want those championships. And all we really want for Christmas is for all of you to win your Fantasy Football League. That's it. That's all we're asking for. Just we could do that, right? It's not too much to ask. Thousands of victories across the world. Why not?
I don't think it is. Let's do it.
It's nothing. It's cost nothing. So we're live here, and we're going to answer your questions like we always do. And despite the fact it's pretty much the biggest holiday across the world, we have a lot of NFL news going on today. There's a lot happening. A lot of it's going to affect your teams and possibly your championships. So those of you who are on here nice and early, you're going to have the advantage here. So let's start with the curveball. Didn't see this coming. Brock Bowers out, not just out, but on IR. His season is over because why not? Just because. I mean, like, I don't think there's anything against this. Like the league, can't. They're not going to say, "Well, he's not really hurt." Even though he's not really hurt, but is this as obvious as just let the tankathon begin?
Oh yeah, this is a tankathon. Giants Raiders going to be battling it out to not try to win that game. Absolutely. But here's the thing: like the players are still going to play hard. The players are still going to try to win. The coaches are still going to try to win. But each team hopes they lose.
Yeah. Brock Bowers didn't seem to be hurt last week, but they're like, oh, the lingering knee issue. I see. Got it. Okay. That's good. So no Brock Bowers for what it's worth. And then Rashee Rice also dubious injury status. Well, he is out as well. They've already rolled him out, and his season is over. I mean, at the very least, look, guys, even if you're playing next week in Week 18, which I hope you're not, you still don't want to trust anybody on these teams that are non-competitive, and these star players that are down to second, third string quarterbacks. But anyways, Rashee Rice, you don't have to worry about anymore, right? He's pretty much done. And
well, he's on. I think they put him on IR too, didn't they? Yeah, he was placed on IR.
So he's done for the season.
Along,
and Devontae Adams,
Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watts. Yeah, they're it is what it is. It's their season's over.
Yeah, like for a team like that, it's not tanking so much as just like, hey, let's save you for next year. Like we don't want you to get hurt.
We're done. Yeah,
we're done. So not officially like IR, but Devontae Adams, they already are saying he's doubtful to play for this week, and like they want to keep him fresh for the playoffs. I mean, his season is basically over, isn't it, for fantasy?
Well, for fantasy, yeah. I mean, maybe he could come back week 18 if you happen to play in week 18, but yeah, not playing this week. So yeah. Puka probably going to get ridiculous usage again.
Oh yeah, Puka honestly might replicate what he did last week against this Falcons defense. Yeah, Puka will be the league winner that you were hoping for, most likely. Let's see what else. So in Minnesota, JJ McCarthy now all of a sudden does have a fracture in his hand. Jordan Mason also has been ruled out for that game. For tomorrow, look, Marcus Mariota is not going to play. We are going to see Josh Johnson, who has been on many teams in many leagues, not just the NFL, that don't even exist anymore. That's how many teams he's been on. He's legit been on teams that don't even play anymore. So what does this do for Terry McLaurin and I guess Deebo Samuel? I mean, honestly, he's maybe not the worst of the quarterbacks that are out there. Could you risk it?
Well, that's only because Max Brosmer is playing. I think I mean, Deebo, no chance with Deebo. Like, I know this is what's frustrating. It's like it's the Cowboys. It's like if we could at least just have Marcus Mariota, like all would be fine. Like, but we can't even have that. So I certainly still think there are worse options than Terry McLaurin because he is a good player and it's such a good matchup again versus the Cowboys here. But I mean, yeah, you can't feel great here.
Way risky. Josh Johnson, I was wondering, like, how old is this guy? He was not as old as Aaron Rodgers or Joe Flacco. He's 39, only 39. A spry.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, a spry 39.
I mean, hey, credit for this guy for still being in the league.
Yeah. Well,
credit.
It's interesting. Thought he would be done in 2019. He was with the AAF. You remember the AAF?
Yep. Of course.
And then the next year, the XFL, the Los Angeles Wildcats. Yeah, those teams, those leagues don't even exist anymore. And then he's been bouncing around. So props to him. Hey, getting a good paycheck. And then you already know Gardner Minshew is also out. This is why we say enjoy tomorrow. I know you're football fans. You're going to watch the games anyways. But, man, we're going to see Max Brosmer. We're going to see Josh Johnson. And we're going to see, what is it, Chris Oladokun? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This is the universe's way of saying to the NFL, get off Christmas Day. Get off Christmas Day. You're putting out it's going to be a horror. Like, these games are going to be horrible tomorrow. They're going to be horrible. Like, I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real. If it wasn't for fantasy, would we even watch these games tomorrow?
No. Well,
like Cowboys Commanders, like if you're not a Cowboys or Commanders fan, that game means nothing. Lions Vikings basically means nothing.
Right.
Broncos Chiefs means basically nothing now. I mean, I guess the Broncos are still battling for the number 1 seed, but that doesn't mean nothing to the Chiefs. Like these games are unwatchable. It's only because of fantasy that we even care.
And if you think back to before the season started, these look like they were going to be huge divisional showdowns. Like, some of the best teams in the NFL. Like, who thought that the Commanders would be one of the worst teams and Jaden Daniels would be out most of the season? Like, you didn't think that. And then the Chiefs, of course, nobody thought the Chiefs wouldn't be contenders. So, yeah, it's just, but I agree. This may be a little karma for Roger Goodell.
Yeah, this is karma. But the NFL doesn't care. They're still going to make $1 bazillion tomorrow. They don't care.
Yeah, no, they don't care. Javonte Williams, by the way, for tomorrow's game is in, so no concerns there. And he popped up on the injury report, but no concerns. Also, Amon-Ra St. Brown, you got him. You fire him up. He is good to go. Now, the one guy we don't know about, probably the biggest if, and this is not tomorrow, so we still have time, but a lot of questions, and I would say the vast majority of the questions we've gotten on DraftLane today have been George Kittle. So George Kittle is not a mid or high ankle sprain. He's not for sure out, but he's not for sure in either because he's got a low ankle sprain, and it's kind of like a day-to-day situation. So there are decent options at tight end. I think let's just get ahead of this. And I actually see the very first question we have is about this. Jake Tonjes overall or better options out there? I mean, of course, depends who you're saying is out there. Like Harold Fannin shouldn't be out there, Dalton Schultz,
Right.
Most part is not available on waivers, but how good would you feel about Jake Tonjes?
I'd probably prefer him over guys like I wouldn't play him over Juwan Johnson or Dalton Schultz. I probably wouldn't play him over Goddard. Ferguson is close, but of course Ferguson plays tomorrow. Strange, I think Strange, Hunter Henry, I think that's where it starts to get close. Look, we have to also consider Michael Mayer now with no Brock Bowers.
Do we?
I mean, there are worse options. Like,
yeah, well, there's always a worse option. Yeah, well, it's true. Michael Mayer's going to fill the Brock Bowers role, and it's the Giants, but like, how hard do they really want to try to win is the question here. So, all right. Well, this is why we answer the questions, because it's always going to come down to that. Like, who's playing, who you got, who are your options? And then for what it's worth, for those who want to know, Ben Johnson was asked about the receivers in Chicago. Well, Luther Burden was back at practice today, so it sounds like he might be good to go. And I asked about Rome Odunze. He said something along the lines of, like he's progressing. And then they're like, well, what does that mean? He said he will help us at some point this year. All right. That doesn't sound very optimistic for this week 17. But if he misses and Burton plays, maybe a viable flex option. So keep that in mind. And then tomorrow, let the mayhem begin. We're going to see a lot of third string quarterbacks in non-competitive games. But look, there's still some fantasy studs. Dallas still packed with players that you want to start, especially against that Commanders defense. Lions still got a lot of firepower. So that one will be interesting because the Vikings have a good defense and Max Brosmer. So let's do it, guys. Let's get your lineup set. First, you should know this, but you're going to have a gift waiting for you as soon as you go to your Underdog lobby. It's unwrapped, and you can get the gimme pick. It's Jahmyr Gibbs just getting a yard. That's right. Jahmyr Gibbs, go higher than 0.0. You get that. You get that gimme. Of course, you have to be on Underdog to use this. Now, some of you maybe haven't tried Underdog yet. Still a good time because I believe the unwrapped promo extends up until the new year. So it's not going to end tomorrow. You're going to get still profit boost. You're going to get gimme picks, different promos every single day. There's going to be something for you to unwrap. So go ahead and try Underdog now if you haven't yet. And all the stuff that we've been talking about all season, it still applies if you use code ENDGAME when you sign up. As a new customer on Underdog, you're still going to get a free gimme pick plus up to $1,000 of bonus cash put into your account. They're going to match half of your initial deposit. And as soon as you play $5 towards any of your picks, you're going to get another $100 in bonus funds. So lots of bonus cash to start out with. They can use towards your picks, but make sure that you use promo code ENDGAME in order to do that. All right. And still, I mentioned Draft Lane. We still got that promo as well, just not going away because we want you all to try it. If you haven't tried Draft Lane, this is our app, and this is where we do what we do. We answer fantasy football questions. And you can use code ENDGAME here in the promo code section. You apply that, you're going to get 10 free points. The points are used to ask fantasy football questions. So before we answer the live stream questions, as we usually do, we're going to show you what it looks like, and we're going to do a couple of these questions because, again, we always save some for posterity because these questions might apply to a lot of you, and I think some of these might be helpful. Let's start with this one, which, did I see right? It's Kai Cobra.
Yes.
Cobra. Now, first of all, let's all just a moment of some respect here for Kai Cobra. Third place, but still fighting and still can win some money. So good on you for not just throwing in the towel.
Yeah. I mean, you can win some money. Why not?
Yeah. Thank you guys for all your help. You are my number one go-to for fantasy. All right. Thank you, Kai.
Appreciate it.
And Merry Christmas. So for third place, now here's Terry. We just talked about that. Terry McLaurin with Josh Johnson or Justin Jefferson with Max Brosmer? Or do you just say, I'll go with Christian Watson with Malik Willis?
Oh, man.
Or Godwin, Parker Washington, Shakir. I know you don't love Shakir.
I don't know. I might just stick with Terry here. I mean, maybe Watson. But I don't even have Watson like much higher than Terry.
I mean, the floor is definitely non-existent for, I think, Jefferson and Terry because of the quarterback situations. But I think there's like, I could see a scenario where Terry McLaurin catches a long pass, right? Like it's possible.
Right.
I don't see that with Justin Jefferson. I do see it possible with Christian Watson, though. I think Watson's the guy I would go with because Jordan Love, I think, was aiming to get back to practice. I think he got like a limited practice, and they're making it sound like Malik Willis is okay. If it's my team, I think I prefer Watson.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I do technically have Watson ahead of Terry, so.
And then flex Michael Carter or somebody you prefer here?
I mean, I think I just rolled Michael Carter against the Bengals.
Yeah, good matchup. DeAndre Swift, wouldn't sit him for any of those guys, right?
No.
All right, here you go. Let's go with Watson instead of Terry. QB situation. I'm going to say Love may play, but even if he doesn't, what was I going to say? Willis has been, what's the best way to phrase that? Fairly good?
Yeah.
I don't think go crazy here. All right. Everything else is set. Good luck. And then let's do one more. This was a good one. This is Hooks 84. Says, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for getting me to the championship 2 years in a row. Awesome.
Nice. Let's do it. Let's win it.
We don't want to just get there. All right. Let's see. All right. We got May Wandale. Gibbs and Etienne is good. Strange, Ladd, and London at the flex. There's Watson again. Aaron Jones, Jaden Reed, Manungai. I think Jacksonville defense is good.
Yeah.
So we got Wandale at receiver. I mean, we could put, of course, London or one of those guys at receiver and flex someone different. So I don't know. Are you okay with Wandale this week?
Not really. I mean, he's okay. I think I would move London to wide receiver and flex Aaron Jones.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Jordan Mason out. Aaron Jones seems to be okay.
Yeah.
Just not enough upside for Wandale. And then, like, what do you think about Watson versus Ladd?
Oh, yeah. He's got Ladd in there?
Yeah.
No, I would go Watson over Ladd.
Yeah. All right. There we go. And
don't need to put Drake London as a start.
I think
he's
already on there.
Already in the flex.
He already has him as a flex.
All right.
So let's see what we got here. Don't. Oh yeah, I was like, what don't I want to say? Don't love Wandale or Ladd this week. Let's move Watson to wide receiver 2 and flex Aaron Jones. All right. I'll say with a backfield to himself. And of course, good luck. All right. Well, got another question that just jumped in here, but let's save those because I want to make sure we get to our viewers here who are waiting patiently. And let's start with, of course, George Kittle question. It's Daniel Scarrett. What's up, Daniel? Has Tonjes, nice. Okay, so Tonjes over Barner. We're also going to get a lot of Taysom Hill questions. You know that. And Parkinson are on waivers.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't Taysom Hill now finally being an option in week 17 the most 2025 thing of all?
Yes. And it, you know how this goes. He's probably going to let us all down this week now, but
yes,
I don't know. I might just go Tonjes here.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a good matchup against the Bears. That offense has just been rolling. Tonjes showed he can be good. So I would just go to Tonjes. If it was like just those three options, Barner, Hill, Parkinson, I'd just take a chance on Taysom Hill. But Tonjes seems like a better choice. And then 2 running backs, 2 receivers in the flex for Daniel. Here are the options.
Oh, man. Good wide receivers. Right now, I'm going to go Etienne Swift at running back, but if Henderson's out, I'll go Etienne Stevenson. Wide receiver, I'm going to go Nico Olave. And I'm going to flex Evans.
Yeah. Tough to sit any of those receivers, but you got good options. He says he is playing against CMC, against first place. No surprise, the CMC owner's first place. You're fourth. You know what? Throw that out. It doesn't matter now. It's week 17. That's all that matters is here now. So you great team. So good chance. All right, Rusty. What's up, Rusty? I have Dak and Burrow in 2 leagues. League 1, I have CD facing Pickens and Chase. League 2, I'm facing Higgins. I think the usual spiel. Doesn't matter who you got or who the other one has.
I mean, I don't even honestly look. I don't even know who my opponents have, but I'm just playing Burrow in both. I like Burrow. I mean, look, Dak should be very, very good this week. I'm not worried about Dak too much at all, really. The Commanders, the only worry here is, I don't know, maybe they don't throw it a ton. But look, Javonte dealing with that neck injury we saw last week. Like, we saw a lot of Malik Davis last week. So if you don't want Burrow in both leagues, just in case he busts or something, I'm okay playing Dak in the other league. I think Dak should be fine. But if it's me, I'm just going to go Burrow in both.
Yeah, I'm just going Burrow in both. We had a lot of Dak Burrow questions. Burrow does have the upside, and everyone's like, well, it's such a great matchup. It is a great matchup for the Cowboys, obviously, but honestly, how much they even need to throw the ball? All right, why not just do this one now? Here we go. Michael Mayer, Taysom Hill.
I've got both these guys ranked now, and I got Taysom Hill a little bit higher.
Yeah, I think you got to trust the guy who catches and runs and throws and does it all. And it could absolutely be a letdown game, but there's nothing sure about Michael Mayer or any Raider. So just go Taysom here. In Lucero, what about Knicks or Prescott?
I've got Dak higher. This is just too good of a spot to not play Dak.
Well, I think everything I said about Dak applies to Knicks. Like against the Chiefs, like are they going to need to throw the ball much? Like, probably not. So I do like Knicks this week, but I don't think higher than Dak. That one's really close. And then here it is again: Parkinson, Hill, Barner, or let's throw Tyler Warren in there.
Yeah, I've got Taysom Hill over all these guys. Here we go. Taysom week 17 letdown.
What?
Prepare yourselves.
Could go wrong. Yeah. Well, you already know Parkinson is dead to me until the year ends. Tyler Warren again. You feel like this should come down to basically Warren or Hill. Warren got 9 targets last week, but he only caught 3 of them for like 30 yards. It's just too risky. Let's just go with Taysom. This is a group where like these are the options. I don't feel good about any of them. I'm just going to go Taysom. Andy, championship week. All right, half PPR. 2, 2, 1, and a flex. Starting Puka, Evans, Etienne, Harvey, Fannin, T. Nice. Here's the bench.
Oh my gosh. We can only flex one of these guys? I think it's got to be Sutton. Oh, man. Brutal. Like, you got Bucky on the bench. You got Jacoby on the bench.
Wait, 2, 2, 1, 1. I think.
No, wide receivers are Puka and Evans. Running backs are Harvey, Etienne, Fan. Oh, wait. T.
Higgins. He's already got T. Higgins. I don't think he can start anybody.
Oh, my gosh. That's brutal. Well, okay. Yeah, you're good.
You're set? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're good. He said started 2 and 5 and started watching Endgame. And now let's see what happens. All right. Good luck.
Nice.
You got this, Andy. And Zachary Mudd, Merry Christmas. Absolutely. Yes. In the championship, who should I start? A-Chan is already in. K9 Pirine, Carter Spears.
I'm going Michael Carter against the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm not going to fall for K9's random outburst last week. And then also, here's tight end Waller or Juwan Johnson.
Juwan Johnson should be very solid this week.
Yeah, definitely Juwan Johnson. What about Jay? If Kittle is out, here we go. Taysom Hill, Tonjes, or Parkinson.
Here I'll go Tonjes, I guess. Is that what we said? We said Tonjes, right?
Yeah, I think we're going Tonjes over Taysom.
Yeah.
But Parkinson is last. All right. Well, he didn't lie. Robert Perky is back with more. All right, Robert. Let's see. Swift or Wandale?
Swift.
Mondre or Tracy? I think only if Travion doesn't play.
I mean, I think you got to go Ramondre against the Jets.
Yeah. We'll say this for what it's worth in that game where it seems pretty obvious neither team wants to win. Giants, Raiders. Also, the Giants, their best offensive lineman, Andrew Thomas, I think they ruled him out. They ruled out like 2 other offensive linemen. It's like,
yeah,
it's going to be, it might actually be uglier than you think it will be.
Yes.
Terry or DJ?
Oh, that's tough. I mean, look, if Burden and Odunze are out, I think I would definitely go DJ Moore. But man, what if Burden comes back? And look, Terry plays the first game tomorrow. You don't have time to decide to wait here.
Right. Well, it doesn't, like I said at the very beginning, and not everybody was on maybe when we did the injury updates. Luther Burden is back at practice. Of course, it doesn't mean he will play, but Rome Odunze basically sounding like, nah, he's not playing this week. Not official, but should be very skeptical.
I don't know. I mean, I have Terry still ahead of DJ Moore this week. It's the Cowboys, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get it if you don't want to risk it and just play DJ Moore. But I mean, even DJ Moore, like again, he was gonna do nothing last week, not for overtime.
Yeah, he's always risky. So in this case, I'm okay taking a chance on Terry. JCR Melts, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate that. What about RB2, Michael Carter, C-Rod, or Mondre?
Well, I'm definitely not going to play Chris Rodriguez here because I want to play Ramondre if Henderson's out. And I feel good enough about Michael Carter that it's like, okay, if Henderson plays, I can just put Michael Carter in and be fine. So I'm gonna say Ramondre if Henderson's out, otherwise Michael Carter.
Yeah. So for what it's worth, I think, what did Henderson get, like limited practice? He was doing like non-contact drills.
Yeah. So, but look, it's not. Yeah, the concussion, the protocol is not. I mean, it's good because I think you have to be a certain point in the protocol to actually for them to actually even let you go out there. But it's not like up to the team. It's not like the team can just be like, oh no, you're playing. It's like, no, he has to get cleared, right? He has to get cleared. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I just saw something on Twitter. It was like the Pats have 3 players in protocol, and they said that Henderson was farther along than the other 2, but he still has like a couple more steps to go. So it's still very up in the air. All right, we have Sean E. Boom is in the championship. Nice. So which defense can help take it home, Saints or Jags?
I mean, they're both good. I think I probably just keep rolling with the Saints.
Yeah, this one is close. I guess Phillip Rivers showed enough that we can make, like, okay, it's not an auto start where you just start against the Colts. Like, he wasn't horrible. So, yeah, let's go with the Saints here. Legend, the Gemini Earth Snake, Merry Christmas, is in 2 championships. I'll start with my coal lump of a question. It's a defense question. How about the Jags or the Giants?
I can't. I know they get the Raiders and Geno Smith. Do I do it?
Without Brock Bowers, I don't know who else is sitting. I'm sure somebody else will sit. Yeah, I could do Giants.
I might go Giants.
Yeah.
Go Giants.
And then Rams, Patriots, or the Seattle kicker. Kicker. Okay, which kicker? At least you didn't put
I don't know.
name.
Don't you just play the Rams kicker?
Well,
This is the guy. This is the guy everybody should have played over Jason Myers last week. Their league winner, right? Everybody had their league winner,
Right.
league winning kicker. Instead, Mevis, is that his name? Beavis?
It is Mevis. He is. Isn't he the one that he's what, the thicker kicker or something like that?
Oh, how do you not play a guy named the thicker kicker?
There's Dicker the kicker, but he's the thicker kicker. No, but seriously, yeah, the Seahawks kicker Jason Myers has been great, but come on.
Oh wait,
I think go Rams. I guess.
oh that's right.
Rams
You can't bench the Seahawks kicker, can you?
after last week.
Well, I mean, I guess, but you know how this works. You know how this works.
I know.
Everybody bragging to their league about their mediocre fantasy team, but like, I'm gonna win the championship because of Jason Myers. And then last week you got nothing from your kicker and your mediocre team lost. And now this week he's gonna go for like 30 points or something.
Pretty much. I'll say not the Pats because they won't have to settle for field goals against the Jets. It's just, yeah, you got to go with the guy who's been getting you there. This is a random 2-point conversion game last week. Just go.
I know, right? Like that's insane. They hit like 3 straight touchdowns with 3 straight 2-point conversions. How does that even happen?
Yeah, just go back to Myers. In Lucero now, Waddle, Moore, Watson, or Booty. Pick one.
I've got Waddle slightly over Watson. That one's close.
Yeah, that is close. Waddle at least did something last week with Ewers, so it's fine. It's definitely not Booty. All right, Robert Perkey has more. I have 2 flex spots to fill: Corum Warren, Tracy, Mondre, Juwan, and Godwin. Emmanuel Wilson is on the wire just in case. Really struggling with this one. 2 flexes.
Is that Juwan Jennings? I mean, Juwan Jennings, I think, has to be one of your flexes. I would say Ramondre second if Henderson's out. Otherwise, Tracy.
All right, there you go, Robert. And then, well, speaking of Watts and Mike Callahan, got Troy Franklin. Would you put him, or have you put him over Watson? And then,
I don't think so. I have Watson over Franklin. I mean, look, maybe if Jordan Love and Malik Willis are out, then yeah, okay. But I guess you got to figure it out tomorrow. So, nah, I'm just going to go with Watson.
All right. And then different mix here. Tonjes versus Brenton Strange or Jake Ferguson.
Yeah, this is close. Like I said, Ferguson, but come on, Ferguson gets the Commanders. I know he hasn't like been great lately, but man, I think I just take a chance on Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson just hasn't done a whole lot. I don't know. Just take the potential upside for me. I would take a chance on Tonjes here. Ferguson has done a lot of nothing. What about Admiral Habibi? So no Bowers. Is it Barner or Hill?
I think you just go Taysom here.
Yep, we've been saying Hill here. All right, then back to Legends. Non-PPR. A lot of options here. Huh, interesting. In non-PPR, who do you like? Is it Fannin? What about Schultz? Maybe Taysom?
Non-PPR changes things a lot. I think maybe here I like Taysom even more. I mean, if he's gonna get 10 carries plus catch a few passes, gives him a very, very nice floor in non-PPR. Whereas you got Fannin? No, I think even in non-PPR, I still go Fannin here.
Yeah, it's and we like Fannin a lot this week. I do like Schultz a lot this week, but I think Fannin has to be the priority. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, so we got Several from Pedro Navarez. Let's work backwards so we can get the tight end one out of the way. Mayer. Ooh. Waivers are Strange, Barner, Hill, Schultz, Loveland.
I'm going Schultz here.
Yeah, definitely. All right. And then also T-Law or Hurts.
I think you got to go T-Law.
The flex, Samson, Burden, or Shakir. I mean, this depends, right? Burden is practicing, Samson's practicing, but they're not clear yet. But
yeah, I mean, I assuming they all play, I'd probably rank them Burden, Shakir, Samson. Although I might be tempted to put Samson over Shakir. Like, I feel like he can catch as many passes as Shakir.
Probably true. And then here we go. Final game. You have Burrow, Allen, and Brissett. Nice. How? You just go Burrow here. Some people are nervous about Josh Allen after last week, believe it or not.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. Like, they're running the ball so well. He's a little banged up. I might just go Burrow here. I might.
Then Bijan, Harvey, Sutton, Terry, Kittle, Pollard, Dallas defense, or New York. Which New York? Hopefully not the Jets. If it's the Giants, that's okay.
Yeah. I think I would just go. I know Dallas isn't a good defense, but Josh Johnson, I'll take a chance.
So okay, it looks like that's the lineup. He's got Diggs, Walker, Watson, needs a flex and a wide receiver too.
I think I just go Diggs, Watson. Diggs gets the Jets. I mean, look, Diggs could certainly be a trap. They could go back to just like 50% of the routes, and we're like going like, why isn't Diggs on the field? What's going on? But after last week and now the Jets, I think I would just go Diggs.
Yeah, I'd rather just have those receivers. And then, of course, keep an eye on Kittle. You can always pivot to Tonjes. I'm sure he's on waivers. There's nothing wrong with that. But if Schultz is out there, get Schultz. All right, so now this is a different Pedro. It's Pedro Cuevas. Start, sit, Dak or Purdy?
Ooh, this one is close. I've got Purdy a little bit ahead of Dak. Very close there. Very close.
I definitely like Purdy better this week. Gibbs, Taylor, Tracy, Juwan Evans, Wilson, Sutton, Watson, Waller, Parkinson, got Taysom on waivers. Okay, so I don't know how many we need, but
yeah, I would go Taysom over those tight ends. I assume 2-2-1. You got to go Gibbs, JT. You got to go Juwan Evans, and then I'm going to flex Sutton.
Now, second team is below. Still Pedro Cuevas, May or Brissett.
I've got May over Brissett this week.
Hendo, Achane, Cook, Jacobs, Etienne. Wow.
I think you got to play Achane and Cook. You got to play Puka and Evans. If you get a flex, I'm going to flex Etienne. No need to even risk it with Jacobs here.
Yeah.
Fanning at tight end. Wow. Yeah, you say thanks to us, but when you're this stacked.
Yeah. That team better win it all. I would be very disappointed if it didn't, but of course I say that. You never know, but you got Puka might win it just single-handedly here. All right, good luck, Pedro. Grayson James needs a running back at tight end and 2 flexes. Here are the options, and then a tight end. You'll never believe it. It's either Taysom or Tonjes. Well, Michael Mayer.
Yeah, let's go Tonjes here. A little safer. That 49ers offense. Jacobs. Well, Henderson's. I think if Henderson plays, I might go him, but otherwise, I mean, if Jacobs plays, are you really going to bench Jacobs? I don't think so.
No, don't think so.
Nice. But we do need 2 flexes. Okay, so look, I'm going to play either Henderson or Stevenson is going to be the running back. Jacobs will be a flex, or Emmanuel Wilson if Jacobs is out, and then Watson. So basically, this one kind of answers itself, right? You play whatever Packers running back is playing. You play whatever Patriots running back is playing. Oh, wait, you got Michael Carter? Never mind. I flex Michael Carter. So I play whatever Packers running back is playing. I play whatever Patriots running back is playing, and Michael Carter. That would be my choice.
All right, there you go.
Although I see, oh wait, that's Terrence Ferguson. No, I go no Tonjes at Tonjes at
Yeah, let's go Tonjes. All right, and you won't believe it, but Molly Wap is in the house, telling
What's up?
everyone hit that like and subscribe. Thank you for the reminder as always. Give everyone a second to do that. Just check if you haven't hit subscribe yet. Go ahead and do that real quick. And Merry Christmas, Christmas Eve, broskies. Here's the conundrum: have Ferg and Kittle. If I hold off to wait for Kittle, would have to drop him to pick up Tonjes or another jabroni if Kittle is out. Well,
who's the other jabroni?
okay, well, look, I'm serious when I say this. Lately, Jake Ferguson has been a jabroni. Last week, 19 yards. The week before that, 16 yards. Hadn't scored a touchdown in 5 straight games. Like, why? If you're going to pick up Tonjes anyways, why not just drop Ferguson? It's week 17. I don't know.
He's due. He's due. It's the Commanders.
He probably is, but I don't know. I'd rather have Tonjes.
You can drop anybody. You can honestly drop anybody who you're not going to play. And look, if you drop Ferguson today, unless you have some weird waiver wire where, like, you know, there's players aren't locked, he's not going to clear by tomorrow morning, so you don't have to worry about your opponent picking him up. So that's fine. But I would go. I'm going to make it tough on you. I think I would go Ferguson over. It's the Commanders. They're so bad.
Yeah, I guess. I would rather have Tonjes though. Cody, now drop Chuba, Rodriguez, or Carter.
You can drop Chuba. Like you're not going to start Chuba. Your opponent's not going to start Chuba. You can drop Chuba.
Yeah, Rico's still there. All right, Mary Jo with the 2 teams. Let's start with the 8-teamer. Championship down by 59. Ouch. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We need quarterback, 2-2, tight end, and a flex. Brissett or Williams.
Brissett at QB. Bijan and Gainwell at running back. Man. JSN, T. Higgins, and I'm gonna go JSN, T. Higgins, and Evans. Tough having AJB on the bench, but it is on the road in Buffalo. Not a great spot here.
And I think, was it today, AJ Brown decided to have his wisdom teeth pulled, so he wasn't at practice. See if he recovers.
I'm sure he'll is that a tough recovery? I don't know. I've never had my wisdom teeth pulled. Is that really a tough recovery?
I haven't, but actually my daughter just did like a couple of weeks ago, and it knocks you out for like a couple of days. You're all swollen, and yeah, I mean, it's not nothing. So,
I mean, a couple of days. He's with all due respect to your daughter, who I'm sure is a tough cookie.
She is.
We're talking about a professional athlete here. I'm guessing he'll be fine.
I'm sure he has the best of doctors and meds to keep him pumped up. But,
exactly.
Fannin is a tight end. That's a good thing. All right, Mary Jo now in the 10-teamer. This is week 1 of the championship. I don't like that.
You don't play week 18. I hope you mean week 1 of 1. 1 of 1.
Yeah, I have the sinking feeling that's not what it means. But all right, same thing. T-Law or Brissett or Williams?
T-Law.
Harvey CMC. Nice. Who's the other RB?
Yeah, Harvey CMC at running back. Lamb, Evans at wide receiver. Either Kittle or Tonjes at tight end. That's fine. Who are we flexing here? Probably flexing Jacoby.
There you go. All right, Mary Jo, let's get it. Next would be, let's see, Aljon 24 Sun, Dynasty, Superflex, Championship, lost Mahomes and Mariota. So, is it T. Higgins or is it Phillip Rivers?
Yeah, I think I'll just go T. Higgins here, honestly.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers against that Jags defense. I mean, he was okay last week, right? But that was the 49ers. And, man, look, I think he maybe caught the 49ers off guard or something because he did not look nearly as good in that second half as he did in that first half.
Yeah, I really think that they expected exactly what I expected, was that they just weren't even going to try to throw the ball. They just thought they'd just give JT the ball 30 times. And, that's why they did it, because they figured they weren't ready for it. So, like, props. That's why I really do think Shane Steichen's he's a good coach. He knows what he's doing. But, yeah, I think you can go T. Higgins here. You got a good enough receiver. All right, what about Brad Brune, 14-teamer, trying to repeat as champ? Let's do it.
Do it.
No Judkins, yes, Bijan. Roll with Aaron Jones or Marion Hampton?
I think you got to go Marion Hampton here.
Agree. Like Hampton this week. Vidal, still, I think he missed practice today, that neck injury, and it's a short week, slightly short because they get to play on Saturday. Hampton's been looking better, and for what it's worth, he was saying that this is the best he's felt. He's feeling stronger every week, coming back from that injury he had. I like Hampton a fair amount this week. What about Matthew Webb? Merry Christmas. Let's see. Quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, tight end, and a flex. Burrow or Allen again?
I think I just go with Burrow.
Yeah. Jacobs, Harvey, Bucky, Rico, and then we got Lamb, JSN, Evans, Sutton. Wow, McLaurin.
Jeez. I think you got to go. You got to go Lamb, JSN, Evans. But I do really like Sutton. Oh man, if only we had one more flex.
Yeah. But you do have a lot of good players. And then
I'm probably just going to go Harvey Irving at running back and not even risk it with Jacobs. Lamb, JSN at wide receiver for sure. And then it's like Evans or Sutton. I don't know. Like, I like Evans this week, but I like Sutton a lot too.
Yeah, that's the tough call there, is which receiver to flex. I'm with you on Evans, though. All right. And then Fannin is definitely your tight end.
Yeah.
Orange and blue, still true. Needs 2 receivers between T, London, Sutton, Jennings, and Evans. Only 2.
I've got it.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Hold the phone. It's non-PPR. I know that probably makes a difference. And also the flex, I was like, we get a flex on one of the receivers, but it's non-PPR. So we can flex Bucky or Hendo.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably take a chance on Henderson if he plays against the Jets. Otherwise, I'll flex Bucky. But I don't even know if it matters here. Like, T is a touchdown machine. Sutton is a touchdown machine. Jennings is a touchdown machine. Evans is a touchdown machine. I mean, the only one, like, London to me is, like, easily last on this list. Like,
Right.
I'm going to go. I've got him ranked Evans and T. Man.
Yeah, I think the only one here is like London is definitely last. I think I'd probably put Sutton 4th. Jennings, Evans is tough. But there you go. I mean, all good options. All right. And Matthew Webb, now this is team 2. Not as good. Lost a lot of players. So we still need that same setup here. Okay. We must choose. Well, Mariota's not even playing. So it looks like it's either Quinn Ewers or Phillip Rivers, or maybe hypothetically Josh Johnson.
Nah, let's go Phillip Rivers here. Oh man, these are our choices at running back. I assume that's Jonathan Taylor, so that's good. But then Chris Rodriguez, Vidal's not even gonna play probably. You gotta go Taylor, Chris Rodriguez at running back. All right, wide receivers are at least a little better. St. Brown Pickens, that's nice. I'll flex Burden if he plays. Otherwise, I'll probably flex Parker Washington and then Juwan at tight end. That's good.
All right. Good luck, Matthew. And then this is Alexis Kimball. You're welcome. In advance, let's see. Healthy. And why? Oh, healthy New Year. Got it. Stafford or Allen? Here's another one.
I might just go Stafford here. I mean, against the Falcons, like, should be great.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with Stafford here. And again, only because the foot might be a concern here. It's possible. Loveland over Egbuka?
I don't know. I mean, maybe he might outscore Egbuka, but it's going to be what, like 8-5, seven to
That many?
6. I don't know. I'll take a chance on Egbuka. I just feel like at least he has more upside.
Look, if these are guys sitting on your bench, unless it's a crazy deep league, there's got to be someone on waiver wire who you could play with more upside here. So I would just take a look. And then we got S. Burkholder, needs a receiver in a flex. Terry Godwin, Burden, Rico, Michael Carter, Blake Horn.
I'll say if Burden, but the problem is Terry plays tomorrow morning. Like, what are you going to do? Like, is Godwin good enough? I don't know. Like, do we feel like Burden's playing? So annoying.
Even if he doesn't, I don't know. I'm fine with Godwin over Terry. There's so much risk with Terry.
All right. Let's try to wait for Burden because I do like Burden. Michael Carter definitely going to be the flex here for me, though.
All right. And then Harv Danger. What's up, Harv? Is Baker a good start if Josh Allen is not going?
I mean, he's not the worst.
Well, now talking about Josh Allen, the risk, I don't think we're assuming he's not going to play at all. I think he's going to.
Yeah, I'm like almost 100% positive Josh Allen is going to play. Like they still are fighting for the number 1 seed, the division. Like he's going to play.
Yeah, the question isn't is he going to miss? It's is it going to be like last week? Is he going to it's going to be limited? Is something going to happen during the game? Don't expect that either. You can't assume he'll get injured mid-game or just flop either. But if you have like Burrow or Stafford, like a really, really good quarterback, okay, then you can mitigate the risk. But Baker just hasn't been that good. Dennis Johnson, championship week. Here we go. Let's set the lineup. Quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, tight end, and a flex. May or Dak?
May. I have May slightly over Dak.
Running back, it's got to be Gibbs Harvey.
Yeah, Gibbs Harvey. Nico. I'm going to go Nico London at wide receiver. I'm just going to go Fannin at tight end. I will. Man, I wish Kittle was 100% because I would play both those tight ends. But even if Kittle plays, like we know he's not 100%. I think I'm flexing London. No, wait, I'm already playing London, huh? Nico London. Oh, man. All right, I guess I'll flex Tet. I don't know. I just very nervous. You got to be very nervous about Kittle. Like, yeah. Remember that game when he first came back from injury and he did nothing, and they ran the ball like 35 times, and he was just out there. I feel like that could be what his role is again this week. Just out there blocking, so CMC can run wild.
It's very risky to say the least if he does play. Again, it's one of those things we don't want him to sit, but you would almost just rather he don't play. That way and you can just pick up Tonjes. But
right.
Yeah. For what it's worth, Kyle Shanahan said he, quote unquote, has a chance to play.
Very unhelpful.
That's not promising. So let's just assume. All right. Spearsy, what's up, Spearsy? Just dropping in to say Merry Christmas. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Merry Christmas.
Stay me 70779. Kyron or Harvey?
I'm gonna go Harvey.
Pitts or Fannin?
That one's tough. I'm gonna go Fannin just because he has like no competition for targets. But man, it's tough to bench Pitts.
It is, but Drake London is back, so yeah, I think Fannin's just got the better matchup. Justin O'Grady, what's up? Merry Christmas. Currently in the championship in all leagues. Nice. Even the return of the Dak. Wish me luck and good luck to you guys. All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I made it with K9 Sharps and Hall at running back. Good luck.
Wow, that's impressive. Oh, orange and blue now. All right, we'll do it. We do defense and kicker questions. Don't like them, but Houston or New England?
I think you got to go New England.
Yes,
it's Brady Cook.
Definitely. And then Dicker the kicker or
I'm always
Cam Little.
I'm always just gonna default to Dicker the kicker for no rational reason other than his name is Dicker the kicker.
Yeah, that's always a good reason. I would say Cam Little. Jags are rolling, putting up points. Good matchup. So you can go with him. Of course, you could also go with Mevis. I mean, they're all pretty much the same. So, yeah, Dicker's fine. I think Little might be my choice, but it probably doesn't matter. B. Harris, here's a good one because this came on right after we were doing the intro. Like, is Underdog better than FanDuel?
Yes, I think it's different. Although I think don't all the sites do these pick'ems now, but yes, Underdog definitely better.
Yeah, we partner with them for a reason. We use it all the time, and we used it before. We use it after. It's the place to go, and they give you a lot more than the other sites. So again, try it out. Mr. Ruthless, Bowers out. Who do we replace him with? It's Ferg, Colby, Taysom Hill.
I'm going Ferg against Commanders. I might be too high on Ferg this week. We shall see.
Well, I can't start Colby. He's dead to me. Taysom Hill is your dice roll. You want to roll the dice and Taysom, that is your choice. Ruben Vega, love your stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. In the championship because of our advice. All right, we'll take it. Last of the year. Here we go. Flexing Manungai, Franklin, or Rico.
I've got Franklin the highest, barely over Manungai.
Yeah, Rico's the one. He thought he was going to have a good game last week, and he didn't. Now he's got a tough matchup, right, against Seattle run defense. I would go Franklin if it's PPR. Brian. Yes, Bowers is out. All right. Is it Taysom Hill, Waller the Baller, AJ Barner, Tonjes, or Michael Mayer?
Well, I mean, Tonjes only if Kittle is completely out, would it be Tonjes? So otherwise it's Taysom.
Yeah. And then flex Michael Carter or Dylan Sampson.
We'll go Michael Carter.
Some interesting autocorrect there. Yeah, I'd go Michael Carter. And then also just dropping in to say Merry Christmas. Big Man Fishing, what is up? Yeah, good luck to everybody. Appreciate you. Clint Joseph, Parker Washington, Mac Hollins, or Luther Burden?
I'll say Luther Burden if he plays. Otherwise, probably Parker Washington. I mean, Mac Hollins is a little interesting here against the Jets. He's been involved, but could I do it? I don't think so.
He has been inexplicably heavily involved for the last few weeks. I don't know, but I do like Burden as well. And if not, I go Washington. Mr. Ruthless also wants to know, keep McLaurin or replace him with Shakir or Shaheed.
I think out of this group, I just keep Terry in. It's the Cowboys.
With these options, then go Terry. And then Corum or Carter?
I have Michael Carter a little bit ahead of Corum.
Jeffrey Goudim, Javante, or Ramondre?
I mean, I'm like a little nervous about Javante, but at the same time, it's the Commanders. Like he ran wild against them last time. Everybody runs wild. I think you got to go Javante here.
Yeah, I think you need to, especially because they play tomorrow, and you can't wait to see if Trayvon Henderson's playing or not, right? If he comes back, Ramondre is still a flex option because it's the Jets, but yeah, I think you just got to set Javante in there. All right, let's get to that's appropriate. How about suckers only? Taysom Hill or Dallas Goedert?
Nah, I'm going Goddard.
Yeah, And Andrea just dropping in to say Merry Christmas. Thank you, Andrea.
Merry Christmas.
Hope y'all have a good one. Dre Man, need to flex. Assuming Henderson is out. Diggs or Michael Carter?
I've got Diggs a little higher. I think you got to take the chance against the Jets. I mean, Carter definitely safer because of the touches and a good matchup if you're just looking for the floor, but Diggs gets the Jets.
Yeah, exactly. See, this is truly feels like a boom bust ceiling play versus a floor play. So.
Yep.
Strange, Waller, or Taysom?
I've got Strange the highest here. He got involved again last week and gets a good matchup. The Colts terrible against tight ends.
Yeah, Strange seems well. This is almost like a floor ceiling thing too. Strange will get you something. Taysom Hill, who knows? Could go off, could not. All right, so Andrea has a question. It's Strange, Barner, or Tonjes?
I mean, look, if Kittle's completely ruled out, I probably do go Tonjes. That one's close. Tonjes Strange is close for me here. But if Kittle plays, I'll go Strange.
Agree with that. Alyssa, Dolphin Cloud wants to know Harvey or Stevenson?
I think even if Henderson is out, I just go Harvey. And like you said, Harvey plays tomorrow. You really want to wait, and then Henderson plays, and you didn't play Harvey, just go Harvey.
Yeah, good enough about Harvey where just set and not worry about it. All right, Paul, now 1000. Merry Christmas. All right, need some help. Let's see the question down below. Currently has Stafford, Evans, Wilson in CMC, and Chase Brown with Etienne at the flex. It's tight end question. Got Parkinson, Okonkwo, and Tonjes. And then for what it's worth, have Diggs and Pittman on the bench.
I think I got to go Diggs over Michael Wilson. How good can we feel about Michael Wilson? Harrison only going to get more involved. So annoying. I think out of this group, I will definitely go Tonjes if Kittle is out. But if Kittle plays, I'll just go Parkinson.
Yeah, can't feel great about Michael Wilson. I will say, let me see. Something about Marvin Harrison. Is he limited in practice today or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, of course he's gonna be limited. He's not healthy. Like this is what I'm saying. Like, why is he playing? Why is this dude even out there? But he's gonna play. He's probably gonna be just annoying enough, just like he was last week. Yeah,
probably. All right. Well, there you go. Good luck. Oh wait, he says, and Henderson. And Henderson on the bench.
Oh well, but you can't flex. You already have CMC, Chase Brown, and Etienne, so you can't.
It's not worth
Henderson's gonna have to stay on the bench.
Yeah, so not worth it. All right, back to Drayman. Saints or Lions?
Let's go Lions against Max Brosmer. Show me you can do anything.
Yeah. All right. Merry Christmas. And then back to listen, Dolphin Cloud. Jacob's chances of starting. Actually was just reading. He said something like, as far as playing this week, he's like, yeah, we'll see. Like what?
You know he's playing. They've done this every week.
So ridiculous. Okay. Well, if he doesn't play, which is possible, but still, maybe even if he does play, do you just go Harvey?
Yeah. I would just go Harvey tomorrow and not even worry about it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it at all. Just go Harvey here. Eddie J. Wait on Henderson or play C-Rod, Dowdle, or a Browns running back.
No, I would wait on Henderson here because I feel like I can just play like Dowdle and be fine.
Yeah, and then Terry Wilson, Igbuka. Is that an Adam Thielen sighting? It is. It's Adam Thielen. I think that's the receiver for the Rams, right? Cavante Mumfield or something like that, and then Trey Harris. Trey Harris for Chargers.
Oh my gosh, is this a championship? I think here I probably do just go Terry. It says it's standard scoring. Probably just go Terry in that one, and then PPR Thielen. I'll go Mumph. What was his name? Mumfield, something like that.
Mumfield, I think.
he got decent amount of targets. He gets the Falcons. Why not take a chance?
Yeah, they say they like him. Konata Mumfield.
I know Thielen because DK's out.
Right. Adam Thielen, league winner. Now that would be the most 2025 thing. Is Adam Thielen randomly had like 100 yards and was like a league winner for one guy.
Yeah, like the top 10 wide receiver week in week 17.
That would be so fitting. Johnny Botta. Play Herb or Cousins or Shuck?
I still have Herbert over those guys. Nope. I take it back. I have Shuck over Herbert.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like we had this yesterday. Some Herbert questions. I like Shuck enough. I would go Shuck over Herbert. Cousins, I couldn't do it. Just can't bring myself to do it. What about JD 520? Jefferson, Pearsall, Watson, Loveland, Strange. Are we just picking one or what?
I mean, assuming it's at least Malik Willis, I'll probably just go Watson. I did see Pearsall did come back to practice this week, but are we really doing this?
No, we are not. No, you and I are not. We know that. New Eye Entertainment. Flex 2, Hampton, Monungai, Downs, Emmanuel Wilson, or C-Rod?
Well, I'm definitely flexing. I'm definitely going Hampton. I will go Emmanuel Wilson if Jacobs is completely ruled out, but I don't expect that to be the case. So then next I have Monungai literally one spot ahead of Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah, I feel really good about Hampton here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this, I think this one really matters if it's full PPR, half, or even non. At this point, like with the whole Jacobs thing, like I don't even know if I would feel good about him, or great at least about Emmanuel Wilson, even if Jacobs is out, because backup quarterback, it's just, yeah. All right, so we're going Hampton and Downs.
Well, I think I will still play. I think I could play Emmanuel Wilson. I mean, he's going to get all the touches and a good offense.
That's only if Jacobs is ruled
out. Completely out. He's got to be completely out.
And if he plays, then
I'm going Monungai.
That's fine. Get you a floor. Matthew Webb, back to him, was sitting in first. Lost 4 quarterbacks in 3 weekends. That's fantasy. Let's say that's awesome. that's all there is. That's why he has Rivers and Ewers.
Yep. So, just roll with Rivers, hope for the best.
Wow, and it was a 16-team league, and he was in first place. Man,
that's brutal.
But you're still in it. All right, Johnny Botter now needs 2 running backs in a flex between Swift, Hampton, Pollard, Carter, Marks, C-Rod, and Parker Washington. And then if Josh Jacobs doesn't play, have Wilson.
All right, I think Hampton's got to be 1. I have Carter 2, Swift 3. And I think maybe if Jacobs was out, I could go Emmanuel Wilson over Swift. That one's close, but I really don't think Jacobs is going to be out. So actually, hold on. Do I have Pollard higher? I might have. Okay, take it back. I've got a Hampton, Pollard, Carter, and I don't think I would play Emmanuel Wilson over those guys, honestly.
There you go. And then Lions, Pats, both great options.
I'm going to go Pats. Just better defense against Brady Cook. Let's not risk it with the Lions here.
No, I'm glad you said that because I was like, hey, Lions get Brosmer, but Pats get Brady Cook, and they're actually a better defense.
Right.
Cody, just making sure that membership is good for 3 more months. Thank you as always, Cody. Dropping my 3. Here we go. Team 1. Bench as Baker, Bucky, Raheem Sanders, Michael Wilson in London. Got Taysom in.
Yeah, but I don't see another tight end, so
no.
I'm going to put Bucky in over Terry. Too risky with Josh Johnson.
Yeah, agree with that. All right, team 2. Hurts, Bijan, CD, JT, Evans, Schultz, Sutton, Terry. Okay, the only question mark I have here is Terry, but Carter?
Yeah, I would go Carter over Terry, honestly, and I would go Dak over Hurts, personally.
All right, there you go. And then Cody, team 3. Terry again. You got Terry in every league, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely putting Harvey over Terry. That's easy. I would even put Henderson over Terry, but I would just go with Harvey tomorrow over Terry.
Yeah.
Purdy
Right.
over Brissett's fine.
All right, then we have that's a very good dog. Mackie. I don't know. Whoever has the very cute dog picture there. 2 running backs, 2 flexes. Aaron Jones, Harvey, Hall, Dowdle, Terry, Myers, Pearsall, and then Fannin or Jawan Johnson.
Yeah, I don't even care if Kittle plays. I'll just play Fannin. Why risk it? I'm gonna go Harvey, Aaron Jones at running back. I'm gonna flex Jacoby.
There you go. And then Jeffrey with another one. Jeffrey Goodham, Jawan Johnson or Brenton Strange.
I'm gonna go Jawan Johnson. It's him and Olave. That's it.
Yeah. And then Legend and the non-PPR. Okay, so T-Law. Probably T-Law.
T-Law.
2 running backs. Is that Kyron Williams?
Yeah, I assume so. I think I got to go Jacobs, Kyron. If Jacobs misses, I'll go Kyron Swift. I'm going to go Chase, London. Ooh, do I go BTJ over? Yeah, I've got BTJ over Watson. I'm going to go Chase, London, BTJ.
Yeah, I think this could be a big BTJ week. Of course, it's never guaranteed, but I do like him this week. All right, now Lee Walker needs 2 receivers in a flex between JMO, London, Wilson, Jawan, and Harvey.
Wow. That was going to be easy, but then it got tough. I'm going to go Jennings, Jameson, and Harvey.
Then Josh Nelson needs 2 between Puka Evans, Ted or Wandale. It's got the first 2.
This one is easy. It's just the first 2.
Yeah, Josh, it's definitely Puka and Evans. All right, back to the Gemini Earth Snake. This is a different league. Same setup. May or Hurts.
May.
2 between JT, Henry, and Bucky.
I'm going to go JT and Henry.
And then 3.
The first 3. Lamb, Jacoby, and Evans.
Yeah. All right. And then it is Denalo 40. Thank you once again. Appreciate you. Let's see what we got here. Championship week. That's what we got. We need 1, 2, 2, 1, and 1 flex. So at quarterback, it's either Goff or Brissett.
Goff. This is not a good spot for Goff on the road against the Vikings. I mean, for as bad as offense will be, they still have a good defense. Let's go Brissett.
Yeah. Gibbs, Bucky, Chase Brown, RJ Harvey, Blake Corum. Those 3.
Wow. I think you got to go Gibbs, Chase Brown. We might flex Harvey. Let's see. Going to go JSN, Evans, and then, yeah, I'm going to flex Harvey.
Then you got Fannin at tight end.
Yeah, Fannin at tight end.
Yeah, this wasn't even that hard. I don't think. Gibbs, Chase Brown, flex Harvey. Here you go. All right, good luck. I think you got this. And oh, the magic of Christmas. It's Ask Jay. He says he's slight underdog, but has some magic there.
There you go.
Pull it out.
That's all you need.
Pick one. Quarterback, running back, tight end. Dak or Burrow?
Burrow.
Rico Manungai Sampson.
Manungai.
Strange or Ferg?
I have Ferg slightly ahead of Strange.
Is Jacoby a better flex than those running backs?
Yeah.
Yes. And also, Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Thank you, Jay.
Merry Christmas.
Appreciate you. Tony Brown. Hendo or Hampton?
I think if Henderson plays, I got to take a chance against the Jets. I mean, Hampton is safer, but man, Henderson against the Jets, he could have could be like what we saw in week 15 where he rips off, 2 huge runs. I think I got to take a chance there, but Hampton, fine.
Yeah, it's worth holding out. But if we still don't know by Saturday, I think the Chargers play Saturday, it's okay to lock Hampton in there. Drake or Joe? Guessing May or Burrow?
Yeah, I'm going to go Burrow.
All right. Chief Perp is back in the house, half PPR. We need to flex between Wilson, Smith, Myers, Terry, or Hendo, and then another one.
Well, if Henderson plays, it's Henderson. Otherwise, I'm going Jacoby Myers.
And then another flex choice, just one of those guys.
Yeah, Jacoby Myers again.
Myers, Hurts or Brissett.
Ooh, this is where it gets close for me, but I do have Hurts over Brissett still.
And then Saints or Patriots. We're going Patriots. And then Vinny Vargas, just here to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thank you, Vinny. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see now. It's Chalateco. Needs a flex. Egbuka, Burden, Taysom, Parker Washington, or Michael Mayer.
Well, I'll say Burden if he plays. Can I really put Taysom? I think if Burden's out, I'll just go Parker Washington.
Yeah, a little risky to put Taysom Hill if you really need to. There's more from. Yeah, that was it, right? Okay. Another one from Jay, by the way. He wants the order, I guess, of these receivers. Is this the order it should be?
Chase definitely number one. JMO, Jacoby. I think I might have Jacoby. No.
Yeah. Much better.
Actually, yeah, it's close. It's close. I could see that one going either way, but definitely Godwin Reed to finish. Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much the right order. We just got Chase, Jacoby, JMO, Godwin Reed. And then Mary Jo wants to know which defense, Lions or Pats?
Pats. Pat's just. Brady Cook. Brady Cook's almost as bad as Max Brosmer, but the Patriots are a much better defense.
Yeah. Tribal needs quarterback help. Geno, Willis, Cousins, Ward, Young, Rodgers. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go Cousins here. Actually, I take it back. I have Malik Willis ahead of him if he plays. Malik Willis runs. He looked pretty good last week. I'm going to go Willis if he plays, otherwise Cousins.
All right. Yeah, you can't start Kelsey here.
No, I'm gonna go Ferguson at tight end.
Yeah. Stark Jeter for the chip. Flex one. Tracy Carter. Ramondre.
If Henderson is out, otherwise Tracy.
Mike Montala. Can I still trust Javonte? Starting him in Hampton. Hendo possibly out. Roll with him or press my luck with Corum or Emmanuel Wilson.
Nah, I know. I know it was frustrating last week. Javonte, he's got the neck injury, but that's the Commanders. I'm taking the chance. Against Commanders.
All right. Next is Alchemite. May or Purdy?
That one's close. I have Purdy slightly ahead of May. I regret this.
Well, I doubt it. Purdy against the Bears would be totally fine. Lost Bowers. Okay, so does Taysom make the cut over these tight ends?
Yeah, Taysom makes a cut over these guys.
Would you, but we'll just throw it out there as you didn't ask, but if Tonjes is available and Kittle doesn't play, then you could go Tonjes over those guys.
Yeah.
Would you start Chris Rodriguez over Michael Wilson or Jalen Waddle?
I could start him over Michael Wilson, but not Jalen Waddle.
This guy already got Cook and Warren in there. Nah, Rodriguez is, he's a flex option, but not a great one. Call me Steele. Okay, Steele. Needs 2 receivers and 2 flexes. AJB, Waddle, Jefferson, Carter, Burden, Pittman, Godwin.
I'm going to go AJB, Waddle. Actually, I'll say if Burden plays, I might play him over Waddle. I think Michael Carter has to be a flex. Like I'm gonna go AJB, Waddle, Burden, Michael Carter. If Burden sits, I'd probably flex. Oh man. Maybe Godwin. I'd probably flex Godwin.
Yeah. Yes, the aggravating thing we still don't know about some of these players. That just makes the 3 Thursday games just that much more annoying,
3 Thursday, 2 Saturday. So annoying.
Michael Dalton. Thank you, Michael. All right, needs 2 receivers between Evans, London, Sutton, McMillan, Wilson.
I'm gonna go Evans and Sutton.
Yeah, definitely Evans and Sutton here. Good luck. Hyper Paranormal. Wait for Hendo. Just go Harvey.
Yeah, we've had this question a lot, actually. Just go Harvey. Just go Harvey. He should be great this week.
Yeah, no questions with him. He's healthy, going against a Chiefs team that's basically packing their bags. I mean, it should be a good Harvey week. Vincent Edwards. Okay. Devontae Smith or Tony Pollard?
Ooh. I've got Pollard higher. That one is close. That's one that could really go either way.
Yeah. It's not a great matchup on paper for Devonta Smith. I think, of course, games where there could be high scoring here. They could use him a lot. But yeah, Pollard's just been rolling. He's been good 3 straight weeks, and he gets another good matchup. Just go Pollard, probably. Anthony is not here. He said he got a run, and this was a few minutes ago. Just wanted to wish us Merry Christmas and everybody, the Endgame Empire. Thank you.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody, and Anthony.
Championship for all. That's all we ask. And then thank you, Adu. Merry Christmas as well. Yeah, that could be an early gift for us. Just click the like button. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's free. Free gifts. Yep. Cali Kid needs 1. Caleb, Brissett, Darnold.
Brissett.
And Cali Kid also needs 2 running backs in the flex here. Jacobs, Chase Brown, Etienne, Gainwell, Hampton, Myers.
Jeez.
Well, you don't have to worry about Burden with this group, but anyways.
I'm just going to go Chase Brown, Etienne, and Gainwell and not even worry about if Burden plays or not. Honestly.
Yeah. Like all 3 of those running backs. And you don't have to sit and sweat whether Jacobs is playing, right?
Yeah.
Brown, Etienne, Gainwell. John Puentes. Pick 3. We need a quarterback, tight end, and a flex. Purdy or Stafford?
I got Stafford higher.
Yeah, both good, though. Okay. Colby Parkinson, Tonjes, or Taysom?
Either Tonjes or Taysom. If Kittle's out, I'll go Tonjes. Otherwise, Taysom.
And then we got Marks, Debo, Dylan Sampson, or Jawar Jordan at the flex.
I might just take a chance on Dylan Sampson here and hope he catches like 4 or 5 passes. If he even plays. If he doesn't play, I guess Marks. It sounds like Marks is going to play, right?
Sounds like he's on track to play. I mean, we'll see. You can't feel good. You can't start Debo with Josh Johnson. It's like, nah. And let's hope that Sampson does play. If so, he'll probably be the guy there. All right, good luck, John. And then we have the F82 Dad. Happy holidays. Needs a receiver, a tight end, and a flex. BTJ, Franklin, Terry, Emmanuel Wilson, Michael Carter, Schultz, Parkinson, and Merry Christmas.
All right, I'm going to go wide receiver. I've got BTJ the highest this week. Tight end. Schultz at tight end. And I'm going to flex Michael Carter.
All right. It can't be a holiday without our boy Rise. What's up, Rise? Above anything. What is up? Watson, Ladd, Sampson, Michael Carter at the flex.
I'm just going to go Michael Carter against the Bengals.
All right. Michael Carter it is. Lenny Hidalgo. Hurts or T-Law?
think you got to go T-Law. You just so much upside this week. I think you got to go T-Law.
Yeah. At this point, it's like hard to sit him. And then we got a super chat from Robert Ryan 8632. Oh, here it is. This is a slight tight end premium.
Okay.
For what it's worth. And I think with these options that might matter. Got Brees, Debo, Coker, Shaheed, Gadsden, Barner. And then if I guess a different flex option here. Buka, Strange, Coker, Pearsall.
Yeah, I think I'll just go Strange at this for the second one. If you get that tight end premium there. I mean, do I just go Barner here? I mean, not Gadsden.
No, Gadsden is like.
I don't know. I mean, Barner. It's not like Barner's going to catch like a bunch of passes. I don't know. Maybe I take a chance on Brees here.
With these options, I guess you might as well, right?
Yeah.
And then flex one between a Buka, Strange, Coker, or Pearsall.
Yeah, there I'm going to go Strange again, assuming it's the tight end premium. If it's not tight end premium, I don't know. Maybe I would take a chance on Igbuka here, but I might just play Strange either way, honestly. It's a great matchup for Strange this week.
All right, well, there you go. Yeah, Igbuka gets you no premium. 1 catch last week. Coker, not even a good matchup. Matthew Webb is back. Needs a flex. Wait, you need a wide receiver and a flex? Is that what you're saying here? Like 2 of these? I don't know.
I would rank them Burden, Pittman, Samuel, assuming Burden plays. Obviously, if Burden doesn't play, then I guess you know what you're doing.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess since you just dropped this, and Matthew, let us know because you said wide receiver flex. Does that mean you need both of them or just one? All right. Let's see. Wow. Well, I think we are current. We've done all the super chats except for this one. Andrew Janke. Schultz or Tonjes?
Schultz.
Then pick one receiver: Godwin, Reed, Burden, or Hollins.
I'll say Burden if he plays. Otherwise, Godwin.
And then Rams or Giants.
I don't know. I'd probably just take a chance on Giants against the Raiders who quit. All the Giants quit too, but they still have a decent defense.
All right. Merry Christmas, Andrew. And then we have one deer. Nix or Caleb?
I have Nix higher. I have Caleb higher. Sorry. I like Caleb this week, but Nix might be a little safer.
Oh, man. Safer. Caleb? I don't know. I never feel safe with Caleb.
No, I said Nix might be a little safer, but I don't even know. Nix on the road.
Well, look, if this was a normal week against the Chiefs in the road, I'd be like, nah, I wouldn't do Nix. But this Chiefs team is packing it in. They got these injuries. I think I feel good enough. I would go Nix here. Juwan or wait for the 49ers situation? You just said Juwan and not worry about it?
Yeah, Juwan, not worry about it.
All right, there you go. Randboy contemplating 2 flexes. Pierce, Shaheed, Hollins, Loveland, Mayer. Ooh. 2. We need 2 of these.
I might just go Pierce Hollins here. How good can we feel about these other guys?
I don't want either of those tight ends. Yeah, exactly. It's 2 of those first 3. Hollins has been involved. He gets the Jets. Sure, let's go Hollins and Pierce. You know, I guess this is fitting. Because now we're caught up again in super chats. Just finish the way we started. Daniel Scarrett, but also I think most importantly, this is thanks for everything. Happy holidays. First year playing fantasy, got all the way to the finals, which unfortunately is in week 18. But hey, you made it. Obviously, everybody who's on here is still in to win it. So make sure that we get those championships. We do, by the way, just I guess we should let everyone know as far as the schedule for this coming week. So after this week, yeah, it's going to get crazy. So obviously tomorrow is Christmas Day, and there's 3 games on, so there's no point of us streaming or doing anything tomorrow like we normally would for Thursday night. So nothing tomorrow. We don't stream on Fridays. Saturday should still be able to stream like normal, except I will be out of commission. So Chris, unfortunately, is going to have to carry the load. I'll be with you in spirit. I'll be like, like Yoda at the end of the Return of the Jedi, where I'm there, like, like.
Never seen it.
No. Oh, all right. We have to have some words after this. Anyways, then on Sunday's normal schedule, we'll be there before the games start for our Sunday stream. And then after that, week 18 is just chaos, craziness. So we won't be doing our normal schedule. We will still be putting out videos, but also look out for the Dynasty videos, Dynasty Endgame. And of course, once the new year starts, start thinking about baseball. Even if you're not a baseball fan, still subscribe to the channel. It doesn't hurt. All right. We got one more real quick here. EAW is a member. We need 1 running back, 1 flex, 1 tight end. Hampton, Corum, Carter, Tyler Warren, Waller, Taysom, Debo.
No, I'm just gonna go Hampton and Mike. I'm gonna go Hampton, Michael Carter, and Taysom at tight end.
All right. There you go. All right, guys. The World Cup will let you guys get to your Christmas festivities, whatever that may be, even if it's just watching A Christmas Story on repeat 12 times in a row. Don't have too much eggnog, whether it's spiked or not, just not good for you. All right, guys. Enjoy Christmas, and hopefully you get everything you want, but most of all, hopefully everybody gets a fantasy championship, and good luck tomorrow with all the games. Enjoy. I say that with a hint of sarcasm. Enjoy the games tomorrow. What it's worth. It's still football, right? Bad football is better than no football.
True.
All right. Have a good night and Merry Christmas, everybody.